Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking you along for a walk at Snoqualmie Falls. The cool thing about this place is like you can go up top. Let me just take these off. You can go up top and just check out the lookout point. There's a trail that you can walk from the top all the way down to the bottom where I just was at, and you'll see that footage in a little bit. You can walk down to the river. You can walk to like a lower lookout point. It's super beautiful and like peaceful, especially this time of the morning. So I advise if you're gonna come here super early. Like in the summertime, it's busy here. And the trail is pretty easy, but I will say going back up can get steep. So if that's not your thing, just watch out for some pretty steep incline going back up. Where this walk is going to start is down below. We're going to walk down to the river's edge, wander down kind of like to these little beach areas where you can sit, and then coming back up, take you guys to the lookout point down here, and then up to the top where pretty much like all the tourists are. Like if you just want to stop here and look and see the falls, that's the spot. Also, the location for Twin Peaks. So that's pretty cool. All right, I'll see y'all on the trail. Let's go down to the river. These tree roots are super cool. I guess when they let the water out of the dam or whatever, it'll go all the way up to here and wash these roots. That's super cool. Look at these roots coming all the way down. That bluebird's mad at me because I think he was taking a bath right here. Let me get past this place. This water is super cold. You can see just water running off. Yeah, you can see in the summertime, you can come out here, get a little sandy shore right here. You can sit. A lot of people do that. A lot of families out here. But this area, dude, even in the summertime, it's freezing. That water is super, super cold. What is this, bro? Really nice little swimming spot if you're able to get in there. You can take the cold water. It's a cool place to sit and swim. You can see there's like a measurement tool right there. I don't know what that's called. And then up there even. So water level can get all the way up there. You can see how it washes out, all that stuff. So yeah, this is super low. Probably not super duper safe to be down here because they could just open up the falls and then I would just get flooded. So that's kind of weird. I never thought about that before. Really peaceful, calming though. That river sounds awesome. Let's head back. You can see what the falls look like from the lookout point. That's just a cool view right there. Does it get much better than that? Temperature is pretty good today for this time of year. I hear these huge tubes coming down. Hope y'all can see that. That's pretty crazy. See if I can get a better... Dude, it's so steep at the top. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it. So it must divert. Yeah, let's just read this real quick. Penstocks, the conveyance of water for power. They're large, high-pressure pipes that carry the river water into the power plant. Just gonna stand back here and see if I can get you guys a shot. It's pretty freaking sick. So I guess they divert the water, comes down and then spins the turbines and produces the power. I don't know why. I thought the turbines were up top, but maybe not. There they are, though. There's one of the turbines right there. That's wild. There must be multiple areas where they spin or something. Where's the lookout point, though? I'm just gonna find. I actually haven't been here. I haven't been to this lookout point before. This is kind of crazy, bro. I feel like I'm in freaking the long dark right now. That's wild. So down there, that's where we just were. You guys can see that through the chain or through the fence. Wow. Wow. Just wash away some random hikers. beautiful. Yeah, make sure you pause these if you want to read them, guys. So here we are at the upper outlook point. This is the main area where you would come if you're like a tourist and you just want to come here. Probably GPS will bring you to this place. If you just punch in Snoqualmie Falls, it'll bring you to this one. And I'm just going to show you all this map real quick. But there are some pretty sweet views of the falls up here. Oh, this is a map of the whole area. Got our little gift shop right here. Looks like they're still closed. We're here early. I got here at 7. And we wandered around down below. And now it's like 8 o'clock now. We're up top. Oh, I can see Mount Si peeking through right over there under that walking bridge. Okay, let's explore up here a little bit. Yeah, there's a few people here. Huh. It's like flowers blooming here already. Yeah, there you go. The trail is steep. This is the Twin Peaks place, the Salish Lodge. Yeah, so you can actually stay in this place. It's a hotel and a restaurant and like a spa. Imagine waking up to this in the morning. Just want to show y'all this real quick. Here's another turbine. Installed in 1910. That's wild. Alright, so no drones whatsoever. Those signs are everywhere. So leave your drone in the car. Alright, you can hear the falls behind me, but I'm going to quickly show you this. You can pause it if you want to read. Oh, look at that. So we'll go down? Or no? That's it. Huh. That's cool. The drop off is 270 feet. It's underground. I didn't realize that. Alright, let's get a view of the falls now. Look, no one's here. That's crazy. I've been here even in the dead of winter and it's packed. So we're lucky today. This is really quiet. Check that out. last lookout point of the video. This is a really pretty place. I highly recommend coming here and checking it out. Even if you just stay up top, it's pretty cool. What a place, man. Look at the rocks are so cool. And then the Salish Lodge up there, right there. That's crazy. Well, everybody, hopefully you enjoyed a walk around Snoqualmie Falls, the lower riverside, the lower lookout point, and then up here on top at the upper outlook. Super cool place, plenty more to explore. So I suggest you get out here if you can. If you can't, hopefully you enjoyed walking around with me today. Mile 8, baby, in the books. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace and blessings.